are under my power. Look into the hypnotic eye.
You're not dreaming. You're watching Cinema Insomnia.
We are the survivors of a disintegrated solar system.
Tell this to everybody wherever they are. Watch the sky. Everywhere. Keep looking. Keep watching the sky.
Flying saucers have invaded our planet.
Please assume the position to repeat after Mr. Lobo.
You see? Your stupid mind. Stupid. You're not dreaming. You're watching Cinema Insomnia.
You're not dreaming. You're watching Cinema Insomnia. And today we're in the blobbiest place on earth, PHOENIXVILLE, Pennsylvania, at the Colonial Theater. It was right here at this very spot where the Blob got loose in the theater and chased the patrons out into the street. We have a special celebration every year where we commemorate that day that the Blob got loose, and somehow the Blob gets loose again. Every year, and 300 people go running into the street. Hopefully this year they'll have a handle on that. Please come with Mr. Lobo inside, won't you? For this year's special, Blobfest special presentation special.
Ladies and gentlemen, A warm Blob Fest welcome to Rudy Lachente. People of Phoenixville, are you ready? Please welcome to the stage two super scientists par excellence who are our resident experts in blobology, Dr. Ima Hack and Dr. Frank N. Stone.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Blob Fest!
Yes. You people are here on for the best Blob Fest ever. It's the 60th anniversary of the release of the film, which makes this the 60th birthday of the Blob.
That's right. 60 years ago in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, the Blob was set loose in this very town. Now, would you like to sing happy birthday to the Blob?
Yes.
All right.
And we're going to blow out its birthday candle.
But first, we want to light the theater up. Get your phones out. This is one of the very few times you're allowed to actually have the flashlight on your phones. Don't act like you don't have a phone in your... Come on now. Good grief. Beautiful,
very
beautiful.
Nice, very nice.
A million points of light.
Right, there we go.
So
That's
pretty.
more like it.
All right, are we
Beautiful.
ready?
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Blob. Happy birthday, dear Blob. Happy birthday to you.
Blow out the candles. Wow, thank you.
Well, thank you everybody for coming tonight. We've got a huge, huge show.
Huge show this year.
But wait a minute, Dr. Frankenstein, do you know, what is this?
There's all kinds of mayhem on the stage.
What's this dirty old crate doing?
I don't know, but I should probably take a look at it and see what's...
No, you don't. No. Don't touch. Remember, we're staying safe. We're keeping things nice and safe for our audience.
Right, that's why I should probably take a look in there myself.
No, we're just, I think maybe Mr. Lobo should know. If you don't know anything about this, Mr. Lobo must know something.
Is Mr. Lobo even here, though? I don't see him.
He's got to be
and
here.
so that's
I'm going to
why
introduce him, and we'll see if he comes out. Mr. Lobo, would you come out? Introducing Mr. Lobo,
Yeah,
everybody!
there, Mr. Lobo, the fantastic and always fantabulous Mr. Lobo!
Hey, everyone. Dr. Ima Hack.
Thank you.
Dr. Frankenstone, thank you so
I
much.
have a question for you.
Has it been a year already, really? Is it today?
At least a year, yes.
Oh, wow.
In 7 minutes.
Are we doing something tonight?
We're a little busy right
Oh,
now.
okay.
In fact, I wondered if you could answer a question for me.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
anything about this dirty old crate on
This
our stage?
crate? Oh my God.
I don't know if I'd even touch it.
I don't know anything. This is a part of my
I think you had
business.
something to do.
Anyone in the
Certainly, I
audience
had
here
nothing
know
to do.
anything about this crate? Look familiar? I'm not sure how
I
it
don't
got
know.
here. How about
It looks-
the band?
it looks
Hey
dangerous
guys,
to me.
Mary and the Monsters from Outer Space. Hey band. Hey, did you guys bring your beer in this? Is that what happened? Yes. So maybe. I doubt it. No, I doubt it. You guys are jokesters. I don't think you know anything about this. Boy, that's really strange.
Yeah, it doesn't
Wow.
look safe.
Well, I'm sure the Colonial Theater staff will clear this up.
They usually
or-
do have a much better
Yeah,
lid on
Ryan will be in
things.
here with a dustpan, and he'll get this out of here. And I guess we should get on with the
Yeah,
show,
we better
right?
keep this moving.
go ahead.
Keep it
Here we
moving.
go.
I'm sorry, everyone. Mr. Lobo apologizes. We'll just go ahead and go on like there's not a big stupid crate in the middle of the floor here.
I'm sure it's completely safe.
The year is 1958. A meteor landed in this region, and a molten monster creeped and crawled out and nearly girdled the globe. A whole community came together to defeat this red menace. And now we come together every year to celebrate our victory over the Blob. This is Blob Fest, everyone. Do you think they've got a show like this in Los Angeles? Do you think they perhaps have a show like this in New York City? a rope. Do you think they have a show like this in Bangkok? No! It's only right here in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, at the beautiful and historic Colonial Theater, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your beautiful and historic host, Mr. Lobo. How many people have seen me host Cinema Insomnia? Wow, really? That many? Oh God, is this what you look like? Oh wow, I wasn't prepared for this. Well, we're on Vimeo and we're on Roku channel OSI 74. And I got a Twitch channel now, so all you millennials can watch too. And tomorrow, we're doing something that we've advertised every year this festival. A spook show with Daughter of Horror, hosted by Mr. Lobo in Theater 3, right? Barry Theater. Tomorrow at 4:30. So if you want to come see Mr. Lobo make a damn fool of himself, please come at 4:30. And, but for right now, you know, that's tomorrow. Right now, I'm proud, very proud to be here with my colleagues, Dr. Frankenstone, Dr. I'm a Hack. I'm very proud to be your master of ceremonies for Blob Fest. When I say Blob, you say Fest. Blob. Blob. When I say toothpaste, you say crest. Toothpaste. Toothpaste. When I say treasure, you say chest. Treasure. Treasure. When I say gorilla, you say chest. Gorilla. Gorilla. When I say algebra, you say test. Algebra. Algebra. Blob. 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 Wow! You guys are hot! This is the best audience in the whole world because this show is not very good. So thank you. All right. We have something really important because it is the 60th anniversary of two films. People often ask, is The Blob a B movie? No. Well, that's okay. Okay. You have your right to say that, sir. But you see, originally for the double bills and the drive-ins and theaters across the country, they show a double bill, which is what we do all weekend long, double features, two films for the price of one. You have your A picture and you have your B picture. And originally, the A picture was a film called I Married a Monster from Outer Space. And when the picture came out, with The Blob as the B picture, it paled in comparison. The Blob was, frankly, a better movie. Also, in color. And so they swapped it. And The Blob became the A picture, and I Married a Monster from Outer Space became the B picture. So The Blob is an A picture, ladies and gentlemen. And to celebrate Blob Fest, we are reuniting and marrying those two films together for you this weekend. Double feature tomorrow night at 8. The Blob and I Married a Monster from Outer Space. 60th of year for both films.
This is a slime monster. The slime runs out of his mouth. This is the Slime Monster game, where you slime the other players with the monster.
It's my turn.
And sometimes
I got you.
they slime you. The winner gets the monster. The loser has to clean up.
Oh, yuck.
The Slime Monster game comes complete with slime compound, new from Mattel.
Warning. We interrupt this presentation with the following urgent message regarding the stuff. If you see it in stores, call the police. If you have it in your home, don't touch it. Get out. The stuff is a product of nature, a deadly living organism. It is addictive and destructive. It can overcome your mind and take over your body. And nothing can stop it.
Are you prepared to say on the air that you've actually seen people devoured by the stuff?
Tonight, America is in grave danger.
It's gonna kill you! It's gonna kill you all!
The stuff. You have been warned.
You do look awfully well rested.
That I am.
Must say.
I am well rested.
How do you manage
And thank
this?
you for mentioning how well rested I look, because people must stop me 20 times a day. I look so well rested because I just had the night's sleep of my life at the Mainstay Inn, ladies and gentlemen. Home of the Mainstay Inn. But our most important sponsor, the sponsor that we couldn't do any of this without, is you. Thank you for supporting the Colonial Theater. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess we have a visitor.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Who's
in charge? Sorry to interrupt, folks.
I'm sorry. We're trying to do a show here.
I'm just a delivery person.
You are
just a delivery person, not a Martian.
You're a delivery person?
Yes.
Not a Martian.
Yes, I got to get you a sign. Are you in charge here?
Well, sort of. I mean, we're all kind of in charge. You guys want to come up and help me with this guy?
Well, you see this box over here.
This crate, yes. We were wondering about
it. It was sent up to our offices in the Arctic.
Yeah.
With insufficient postage.
Insufficient postage?
Yes. Yes.
Insufficient address?
Address is wrong too. Yes.
Really?
Yes. It sat in our offices, but now we sent it. Return to sender.
1958. That's 60 years ago.
That is UPS for you.
Oh man. Wow, postal joke.
Excuse me.
Okay.
We left three parcel notices.
3 notices. Okay.
Didn't get them.
No, I mean you just could have thrown it in the backyard like you always do, but
All
you
right.
know.
Well, anyways, whatever. Not my
Okay,
problem.
so do I need to sign something?
Yes. Could you sign here, please?
Okay.
I don't know that you should.
Where do I sign this here? Are you sure?
I wouldn't do that. Mr. Lobo.
I think I should inspect it first before.
Frankenstein, I think you probably should sign also.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Whatever. Anyway,
you're not going to sign that? Okay.
I might as well now.
Okay.
Come on,
Okay.
be one of the cool kids
Yeah.
and sign.
I'm gonna need that pen back. Thank you. Okay. Hurry up! I got my UFO, my UPS truck.
Oh, okay. All right, well, thank you, humble carrier, parcel carrier who's not an alien. Okay.
Something wrong with that guy.
Well, all right. So, Dr. Frankenstone, I guess we're on our own with this thing.
Yeah, since he left and you wouldn't let me look at it first before we signed for it. So yeah, I guess we are on our own.
Are you going to look at it?
I will.
I don't
if you
think
help
you
me take the
should.
lid off, I'm not going to do it by myself. You're going to blame me for it anyway. So just help.
All right. So I guess I'll help you with this.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
This thing's heavy. Okay.
Don't do it. It's the lid is broken.
It's all broken. It's all broken, and the floor is wet. Oh God, the floor is like soaking wet. And this is empty. It's just like an empty, totally empty crate.
I told you guys.
That means that the blob escaped.
What do you mean?
And it's somewhere between the Arctic and Phoenixville.
You know, I'm really, really glad that this crate is totally empty.
tried to tell him not to even check it. I told him to check it.
What was that? Why were they reacting so big?
I don't know. I think
because you didn't listen to me.
I didn't listen to you. You didn't listen to me. Frankenstone, the Blob gets loose every year.
You need to listen to me.
And this happened before I came along.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
Okay, well, there's got to be someone somewhere who can help us out with this.
What about Dash Daring?
Dash Daring, where is he?
Dash is right across the street at the diner.
Across the street at the...
At the diner.
The diner's not across the street. That's in the movie that the diner's across the street.
I've seen the movie. It's right across the street. Everybody runs out. They run to the diner for help.
Listen to me first. One second. The diner is in Downingtown.
No, didn't they sell that to a movie
Makes
museum?
no sense.
Sold it to a movie museum?
Yeah, that's what
so
I heard.
Is it in Los Angeles, or is it in Downingtown, or is it across the street? Okay, all right, Dash is going to have to straighten this out for it. Dash, can you help us out here? Where are you? Dash, can you read me?
Thank you, Colonial fans. Thank you, Mr. Lobo. Dash Daring here. This area has confounded scientists for years for its peculiar geographical anomalies. Actually, I'm about 18 miles away, here at 114 West Lancaster Avenue, where the original diner was eaten by the Blob after menacing the Colonial Theater. There is some controversy as to whether this was the actual site of the Blob attack. On the original diner's foundation now stands the new Downingtown Diner. However, the basement and lot are still the same from that first Blob attack back in 1958. Right there on the side it says, Home of the Blob. So we can never forget the events of that summer when a meteor carrying a hungry gelatinous mass from space nearly destroyed this community.
Excuse me, Dash, an empty crate was delivered here from the Arctic. Dash, we may have a loose blob on our hands, so keep a watchful eye out, okay?
I read you loud and clear, Mr. Lobo. I'm coming back into Phoenixville now to check on all the Blob's known hangouts. For now, this is Dash Daring, signing off.
Big hand for Dash Daring, ladies and gentlemen. I am sure glad that he's out there. He's out there keeping us safe, right, guys? So what are we going to do about this crate? And then whose fault is this? Because that's really what's important.
I think it's your fault, his fault, your fault.
What about the green guy that dropped it off?
I don't know. Look, maybe you guys can do some research, and we'll just see you guys a little bit later in the show. Dr. I'm a Hack and Dr. Frankenstone, ladies and gentlemen. Blobologists, scientists, doctors,
You're not gonna
Americans.
Get off that easy. I know you had something to
It's slippery. And the question is, what's the capital of Hungary? It's slimy. A right answer gets you $1, a dare gets you double, or you can take the physical challenge.
Physical challenge.
It's messy. You're looking terrific. Crazy day here. I can feel it already. It's squishy. Look under that butter. Look under that butter. Anything can happen. This is an exciting game. It's Double Dare. And it's more fun than a barrel of.
Today at 4:30 on 19XIX.
Dave! Doc Hallen's been killed.
Doc Hallen? What happened?
It's over at his place. You gotta come now.
Now, wait a minute, Steve. Tell us what happened.
Well, I'm trying to tell you. Now, this thing had killed the doc.
Well, what was it?
Stop with it, kid. Well, it's kind of like a mass that keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Every one of you watching this screen, look out. Because soon, very soon, the most horrifying monster menace ever conceived will be oozing into this theater. Two teenagers see it first, like a falling star from outer space.
Boy, that was close. Hey, come on. I want to see if I can find it.
An old man finds it, touches it, and this is the shocking result. From then on, there's no stopping the Blob as it spreads from town to town. It's indestructible. It's indescribable. Nothing can stop it.
This town is in danger.
How can it be stopped? Mob hysteria sweeps one city. Before long, the nation, and then the world could fall before the blood-curdling threat of the Blob.
Starring Steve McQueen and a cast of exciting young people.
Imagine tuning in a black and white TV in the early 60s and seeing a vampire, a hunchback, and an invisible man doing what they do best. Hosting a kiddie dance show, that's right. I was on Gula Go Go when I was 6, and what's weird is I saw Crichton backstage, and he's still like the same guy. So that's just really amazing. Unfortunately, Vlad could not make it tonight. Let's have a moment of silence for Vlad. Well, he was already dead, so we don't have to. So I guess, the show must go on, so Crichton is here. The Invisible Man might be here, but nobody's seen it. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, Crichton from Gula Go Go! Oh, you got some, yeah, here you go. Hi, Crichton. Crichton, yeah, yeah, you need some help with that? Okay. I got you. Okay, all right. You need one of these? You need two of these. You want to put them together, like this? Like that, okay, like that, all right, just like that, okay. All right, we need total concentration here for Crichton, because he's gonna do something with his bag. Oh. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. Crichton, are you almost finished? Because we're really on a schedule here. Need help? Oh. Return that to Spangoolie later. Okay. You need a hand with that? Okay, the bunny goes around the tree. That's the law. Okay. Crichton would like a volunteer from the audience, please. Oh, he's going out in the audience. Brace yourselves, folks. Have I mentioned tonight yet that we don't have insurance? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, he's got a person for his trick. Okay. And what is your name, please?
Lisa.
Lisa, do you have any last requests?
No. Just being here it satisfies everything.
Okay. I have a favor to ask of you. Would you write a number on this piece of paper? Any number between 1 and 10,000. Any number. Just write it on there. Crichton, now, please, audience, please be quiet. Crichton is a mentalist. He is trained in the Far East to be able to divine the beyond-o and actually see things that others can't. Actually see things that only Crichton can see. Okay. So I have the number here. Crichton, you cannot see this number, right? All right, I'm gonna put this, fold this up, put this in my pocket. Okay, I'm gonna come over here, and Crichton's gonna concentrate. Crichton, tell me when you've got it. All right. He's right, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. 333, that's amazing. Okay. Well, we got to test it. We got to further test this, okay? Okay, let's further test. We're going to be scientific here. I wish we had some more scientists here. We got some cards here. Do you play cards? You're a scientist? Do you play cards?
I occasionally play cards, but I'm more often a scientist.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Okay, all right. Okay, here, you hold my microphone for 1 second. Shuffle this. Shuffle these cards up. All right. Fan these out. Oh, wait. Crichton, turn your back. Okay, I'm gonna fan these out.
Okay.
And you pick one.
Okay.
Any one. Not that one. Any one.
This one? This. Okay.
Good. All right, okay. I'm gonna attach this to my forehead like this. Okay. All right. And I don't know what it is, okay? You know what it is, right? You don't know what it is. Okay, all right, I'll show it to you real quick. Don't tell me what it is. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my greasy forehead again. Yes, I was born in this country. All right. Stuck to my forehead. Okay, and Crichton is going to use his mystical wisdom to try to divine the energy of this card. Tell us, oh, do you have it? Crichton's got it, okay, see if he's right. Ace of Diamonds, he got it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that is incredible. Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, Crichton from Cool Coco. Crichton, do you have another trick for us? Oh, he's got one more trick. Okay, one more, okay? Okay. Oh, okay, all right, okay. Okay, I got one more trick. Where do my cards go? Pick another card. Now, she picked the card and then she holds it out? Okay, all right, okay. Pick another card. All right, I guess you hold it out. You turn it around, hold out the card. Yeah, hold it out like that. Okay, yeah. Just like that. Perfect. Don't, you keep holding it out. Yep, just like this. Okay, hold it out. Okay, it looks like we're out of time, everyone, so thank you, Crichton, appreciate it. Thank you. Big hand for Crichton. Crichton of Cool Go-Go.
The Homelight 150 chainsaw is so easy to use, it's the no-sweat chainsaw. It starts easily, has automatic chain oiling, and it's really light. At $149.95, it's the best chainsaw value around. Ask her. The Homelight 150, the no-sweat chainsaw. And now get this working toy chainsaw for only $4 when you buy a Homelight 150. And get this handsome carrying case free at participating Homelight dealers.
Take the girl to my quarters.
Janet's car? Yeah. There's not a trace of it.
Let me loose. Do you hear me? You will be soon as big as a giant. Or, like all the others, dead.
Dash Daring, we might be coming through. Dash, can you hear me? Dash?
Thanks, Mr. Lobo and the doctors. I'm Dash Daring, located here at 3rd and Main Street, deep in the heart of Phoenixville. As you see behind me, you can see Dr. Hallen's house. This is the house from our very favorite film, where our hero, Steve, and his gal, Jane, bring the wounded old man with the blob on his hand.
Sure.
Although, as I take a look around me now, I don't see a blob.
Hey, what are you doing?
Whoa, hey.
Who's that guy?
I'm an intrepid Blobfest reporter. I'm seeking wayward blobs.
This is a private residence, okay? Be respectful.
Okay. It seems Dash is not welcome here. We had better hit the bricks. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for any wayward blobs, and I'll send up the blob signal at the first sign of trouble. This is Dash Daring, signing.
Whoa! Dash got into some local trouble. What happened there? Ladies and gentlemen, blobsters of all ages, creeds, colors, and pliability, director Irvin Shorty Yewworth gave us so many great productions over the years. Not only The Blob, but Dinosaurus and 4D Man, which are going to be running all day tomorrow in theater too, so you get a chance to see both those great films. But perhaps the production of which Shorty was most proud is his talented son, Chris Yewworth, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up, Chris. Watch us trot all over your father's legacy one more time. That is yours. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. And I don't know if he was most proud of me, but I certainly was his biggest production.
Well, thank you. We're excited to have you here.
Excited to be here. The other thing I wanted to say that about Dinosaurus is that my mother, who I just spoke to on the phone, wrote the script for Dinosaurus. She was a music supervisor for The Blob. And so in this year, when we're 2 years away from celebrating women's right to vote, my mother was a pioneer, and actually in next week on the 19th, they're doing a Chester County Village Walk, and at Historic Yellow Springs, where the studios were, where we filmed most of The Blob and the 4D Man, they're going to do a celebration about my mother because she was a pioneer very early on, producing and performing on the radio. Even in 1948, in the first FM radio station in New England, a year after I was born.
Wow.
So anyhow, I just want to shout out to my mother,
ladies and gentlemen,
in addition to my father. And by the way, I'm Irvin Shortis Yewworth III, and my son Irvin Shortis Yewworth IV is there. And my grandson, we were going to call him the fifth, but if it wasn't going to be Jack Daniels, why would you deal with a fifth? No, I kid. I'm a teetotaler. So we named him Christopher. They named him Christopher, so it's we have a generational thing going on here. I just want to say before I start, Wes will be here with a blob, but I never go anywhere without carrying my own little piece of the blob in a vial. Unlike other people, though, I have mine under control. So, and by the way, the lucky few who show up tomorrow, I'm selling a few pieces. Okay, so if you want to own a piece of the original blob, come see me in my booth next door. All right? So the song I'm going to sing, I wrote about 10 years ago on the 4th of July, attending a party, and I was telling the story about the blob, and somebody said, you ought to do a book called, you know, Steve McQueen and Me. And I said, I don't think I have enough information to fill a book, but I could probably write a song that incorporates Steve McQueen into making the blob. So I went home that night and wrote this song, and I premiered this 10 years ago on the 50th anniversary of the blob, and here we are 10 years later. I'm still alive and kicking. Who'da thunk? So cue it, boys. So I'm going to reference 1957, which was when we actually did the filming. In 1957, something came around. The molten meteor came crashing down. It changed forever more the face, the sleepy old town. It brought horror, chills, and laughter all at the same time. And 60 years later, people still stand in line to run out of this theater, being chased by that giant red slide. Oh, well, it landed out in Chester Springs when no one was around. Till Ole booked a stick at it, which bar turned upside down. And it just might have died out there, cause there was nothing around left to eat. We know it didn't like Pepsi. But Steve McQueen drove it into town at a breakneck pace. It ain't Stephen Chase and the nurse at old Doc Struce's place. And pretty soon it setting the entire human race. One out of 57 was all that it took to make his name famous in the cinema books. Jack, Ted, and Shorty, Steve, Anita, Gene, Ralph, and Bert, Russ, Bill, Vince, and Tom, but only Eli got hurt. So if someone comes around and says, does anything ever happen around here? You can refer them to my favorite year. That night in 57 when the monster came to town. All right, come on, everybody, let's go look for it. Listen to Dispatch.
Downtown headquarters, this is PHOENIXVILLE. We have a report of some rowdy teenagers at the Colonial Theater acting under the midnight school show. There's probably nothing to it, but we're asking you to stand by while we go to check it out. Crazy kids get out of hand and we need backup. I don't know what these teens are thinking. We'll never get through the 50s at this rate.
Never get through the 50s. Well, before we left the continent, it sure got around. From Chester Springs and PHOENIXVILLE and Downingtown. It stopped in Jerry's Market and Robo, but we all got a clue. But even though the grown-ups wouldn't listen to the teens, they finally got together and they all found the moon to see the sunrise after the longest night in local history. One night in 57 was all that it took to make his name famous in the cinema book. Jack, Ted, and Shorty, Steve, Anita, Gene, Ralph, and Bert, Russ, Bill, Vince, and Tom, but only Eli got hurt. So if someone comes around and says, doesn't anything ever happen around here? You can refer them to my favorite year. That night in 57 when the monster came to town. Whoa, yeah. That night in 57 when the molten meteor crashed down. Whoa, that night in 57 when the monster came to town. 1987. Happy anniversary, Blob!
Wow, Chris. That was amazing.
Thank you. You can come and buy my CD tomorrow over at the booth. You too can take this home.
You want that? That was so smooth.
It's like it stuck to the blob into my hand.
You had a little bit of blob down in your bass
True
there.
that. I do.
Yeah.
And well, like I say, I'm blobalicious. I carry it around with me.
That was soulful.
And well, thank you very much. It's soulful of what? Okay.
You got me there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you again.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, folks.
I'll get that for you.
Rampaging in an unsuspecting world, living creatures from the dawn of time. What havoc will they wreak? What lives will they destroy? What depths of panic and terror will they create? Dinosaurus, the most amazing, astounding, astonishing adventure of them all, beyond anything your mind can imagine, never before seen on the screen.
From the masters of the universe, Hordak reveals the most gruesome trap ever. Welcome to the slime pit.
The what?
The slime pit.
Now, Spike, you're my slave, not the slime. Yes, my slime will overpower you. I've been slime. No one escapes the evil horde slime pit.
The evil horde slime pit. New from the masters of the universe. You put it together. Figures sold separately.
Ladies and gentlemen, goodness, who out there wants to win some prizes? Okay. Do we have any VIPs here? How many people bought VIP tickets? Can we get one person from the VIP list here? How about you right here? Yep, VIP member. Come on up. And this is going to be, and we also have our unregistered nurses, Nurse Amanda and Nurse Dixie, who are going to pick some more people from the audience. 3 more people from the audience that we need. So if you guys raise your hands, all of you, even VIP members, whoever. And I also, this is going to be complicated, so I need a little extra help from another horror host, okay? We have a horror host in the house. Her name is Aurora Borealis of Shocktail Hour. Wow, big hand for Aurora Borealis, everyone. You look gruesome as ever.
Well, thank you, darling. I'm so happy to be here at Blob Fest. Hello, everyone.
I figured we might need a little extra help with this
I'm
audience
happy to
participation.
help. Absolutely.
Okay. And your show, Shocktail Hour?
Shocktail Hour, yes, in Baltimore, Maryland.
Wow.
The second Thursday of every month at Golden West Cafe.
One of the scariest places in the world.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Now we've got 2 chairs, and then we have. We also need our art supplies.
Allow
you want to
me.
get those? These are our art supplies.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna put one here.
One there.
Yeah, I'll put one over here.
Okay, and I'll do this. Look, I'm helping.
Okay. And this is a little contest based on the old tinfoil hat expedition or exhibition that we do every year. Used to be a tinfoil hat contest, But then there were the foil riots of 2006. Do you remember that?
Remember
so
that.
now it's just an exhibition.
Terrifying.
But in honor of that, we have some people, more people.
Oh,
3?
people.
We only need 3.
Oh.
How many? Okay, well, we'll
Okay,
have
well,
another
let's
chair.
add another chair.
All right, all right.
The
Okay.
more the merrier, I say.
So we need 2.
Look at this.
We need 3 teams of 2. Okay,
All
so
right.
so we've got 1 person up here already. So we need how much math is that?
Come on
We
up.
need 5 people.
Do you have your teams selected?
We have
All
5.
right. We do.
Okay. Okay. Why don't you come here and have a seat?
Are you two a team?
Okay.
And are you two a team? Well, let me introduce you to your teammate right over here.
Okay.
You're
All
with
right,
a
so
VIP.
So you stand
You'll
right
stand
next.
behind,
you go
right?
and stand
Yeah.
right next to her.
All right, you two
Fantastic.
come on here. All right, one of you
and
will
then one
sit.
will sit and one will stand. Okay. He can sit. You can stand.
All right, dear, you hold on to that
Okay.
for me, please.
All right.
All right.
And one
Same
more sitting and standing.
instructions. You
Now,
got it. All right.
all of you who are sitting right now, you are models.
Oh.
Okay.
Aren't they lovely?
And all of you who are standing, you are our designers, our artists, our fashion designers, our tinfoil hat constructors, okay? And you're all going to create with your art supply kit, thank you Dollar Tree, a beautiful foil hat in the time allotted with the song that we're going to play in just one moment.
Would you
And-
like me to hold your friend while you create? I'll take good care of him. There we are. Look.
Oh, look, it's a baby robot
little
monster.
baby
Look at that.
monster.
Calculate your chances.
Carry him by the
Oh,
neck,
sorry.
Lobo. Don't you know how to hold a baby monster?
Oh, my goodness.
Men.
I must, but I cannot. So do you guys seem to understand the rules of this game? No. You're going to build a hat out of foil, okay, with this thing of foil, okay, while the song's playing, and then when this band stops, I count down from 10. Okay, you guys have to stop wherever you are with the foil hat that you're making, and then the audience, I guess, is going to maybe vote on the best, and then Aurora Borealis might help us judge if we can't tell which one gets the biggest
to make the
screen.
final decision.
Okay? Okay. So now does everybody understand the rules?
Oh, here, why don't you open the boxes? Because
Okay.
she's already started.
All right,
I don't want her
band,
to have
I
a head
guess,
start on you.
Are we
That's
gonna
not fair.
ready to start?
Well, let's have them open their boxes.
Oh, yeah, get the
You
boxes
got it,
ready.
Right? Oh, you're doing great.
Okay, get your boxes ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Hand them to your designer. There you are. All right.
What's it all about?
All right,
Blobby?
go ahead. Let's get started. Yes, go ahead.
What's it all about?
All right, off to a strong start.
Blobby. Is it just for
Oh,
ourselves?
you've got a real
right?
challenge with this one, don't you? Oh,
that
my
we
goodness.
feed.
That's right. Go big or go home is what I say. Absolutely. Well done.
I don't know. I wish I knew this song better.
I like this. It's like a bow. Make it work.
What's it all about? Blobby. When you sort it out. I don't know. I wish I had one rehearsal. It would have been great. You guys are beautiful. Mary and the Monsters from Outer Space, ladies and gentlemen. Blobby. When you eat it all, Blobby, can you explain your gloom? Are we here just to consume? Blobby, what's it all about? Oh, wow. One rehearsal. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Artists, stop. Artists, stop, stop, stop. Everyone stop. Everyone stop. Artists, back away from your models. Artists, back away from your models. Well, Aurora, what do you think? We got some good ones here.
Well,
some
we
interesting
do, don't
ones.
we? Well, we have a lot of use of foil here. That's a strong point there.
Yeah.
I like this sculptural element going on here.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
Excellent incorporation of the wig here. Yes. So, shall we have them vote by applause?
Yes? Screaming. How about they vote by screams?
Vote by screaming.
All right, Aurora, do you want to put your hand over each one's heads?
All right, let's start here. So forceful. All right, right here. Oh my goodness. How about this one? Now, darlings, you can't scream for all of them. It's a contest. Really quickly. Okay. Scream for the one you want. Okay. I think we have our winner.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yay.
Well done, everyone.
All right, nurses, do we have some prizes for these folks, please? Well, we had some amazing, amazing talent here tonight with the tinfoil hat competition.
We absolutely did. I hope you're going to wear this the rest of the evening, darling. Oh, wonderful. You're smashing, just smashing.
Wow, this is, so big hand for all of our contestants, ladies and gentlemen.
Well done, all.
We do have some prizes for them. The unregistered nurses are getting them for us now. We have some Blob T-shirts for the winners. 2 Blob T-shirts. Oh, this is the grand prize?
Grand prize.
Okay. Okay, all right. So here we go. We have, for the grand prize winner, we have a Cinema Insomnia Frisbee.
Ooh.
And a poster based on the poster in the film. The Vampire
and
the Robot. Made by Dixie Delamorto, and it's available tomorrow at the street fair also. And we have a T-shirt, the new Blobfest T-shirt. You want to hold that out? Yeah, then you can get your own too. You can switch for your size when you take it out there tomorrow. You can get your proper size. So here, a poster and a Frisbee and a poster for both. You both get it, and those are your winners. So big hand for all our contestants.
Well done. Wonderful. Thank you. All right, right this way, dears.
So we're gonna have to clean this mess up.
Thank you so much. You were all beautiful. Oh, thank you. Pleasure meeting you. Thank you.
Or I need a little hand picking this stuff up here.
Don't mind us. It's a live program.
There we go. And Aurora, you did such a great job.
Well,
thank you so much for helping me.
It's a pleasure being here. Thank you.
You know, and the band was so patient. I wish I got to practice that song. What's it all about, Blobby? It would have been so great. Maybe you should have. Maybe next time you sing the song.
Next time, perhaps I'll sing a song.
You sing the song, and then I'll do the contest.
You can dance with whatever creature comes up.
That sounds good.
That sounds wonderful.
Well, let's do this again.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Aurora
Thank you, everyone.
Borealis,
Good
ladies
night.
and gentlemen, horror hostess extraordinaire. This is Mr. Lobo live at Blobfest, and this is
Aurora Borealis of Shocktail Hour.
And you're watching OSI 74.
This is no horror movie. It's a love story.
Anybody that don't come out of their apartment for 6 months got to be crazy.
Hank has a few problems. Nancy's got troubles all her own. His are imaginary spiders, psycho rap musicians, and big, long needles. Hers are a little more real. It was truly love at first sight.
This is hell now, right?
No, the tinfoil keeps the heat out.
Only no one told Nancy. So with a little tinfoil and a whole lot of courage,
I've got to get her back.
Hank's gonna tackle the real world. Lunatics, a crazy kind of love story, starring Theodore Ramey and Deborah Foreman.
There really is someone here who was in the movie The Blob. He's going to be out here in his pajamas protecting us all weekend. He's not? With the little gun, the little toy gun?
Not this time.
Not this time?
No.
Didn't you buy a little outfit for him? Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Keith, right?
Keith.
Is he here, though?
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
I know it's Keith.
Keith
Albany?
Stand up, Keith.
Danny? Danny, oh. Danny, stand up. Oh, wow. Little Danny. Yeah. Little Danny from the Blob, everybody. Wow. They just get bigger and bigger every year. Keith Albany, ladies and gentlemen, Danny from the Blob. It's so great to have you back, Keith.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Did you have fun this weekend?
I've had a blast.
It's just, there's nothing quite like this place and this thing, is there?
I can't get over PHOENIXVILLE. We moved away in 1963, and it was a steel town then. It has really changed into a cultural center. It's beautiful to see.
And, you know, when those steel jobs went away, it devastated this area.
That's my understanding.
Yeah. And now look at it, right?
Oh, I can't believe walking up and down the street, all the restaurants and brew pubs and shops.
Nobody drinks water in PHOENIXVILLE. I do too. But that's one of my favorite
Tell us a little bit about how, was there a casting process? How did you end up being Danny in the Blob?
Shorty Yewworth, who was the director of the film, was the music director at the First Presbyterian Church right down the road. And my dad sang in the choir. So Shorty asked for kids to try out for the movie, and my mom took me there, and I got the part.
Wow, you'd never done anything before?
No.
You're such a charming kid. I would have thought you'd done commercials or something. No, I just thought so. I thought you were natural.
No, I just did milk and cookies after school.
This break is brought to you by Milk and Cookies. So what was the schedule like? I mean, was this something shot on the weekends, or what was the schedule? Do you remember?
I didn't understand at the time, but now I know. There was a lot of waiting around. And they kept feeding me knee-high orange and grape.
Yeah, knee-high is a brand of soft drink, which I don't think they make anymore, do they?
I don't know.
Maybe just as a novelty?
I don't think it was even being made when I was a child, in the 19...
Thanks a lot.
Knee-high orange, knee-high grape. Watch a lot of MASH reruns. They talk about drinking knee-high.
That's right.
So they filled you full of pop, keep your energy up.
Sugar.
And then, you say soda or pop?
I say pop. I live in Houston.
So, the scene when you're underneath the diner, in the basement, and was there real smoke and everything happening in that space?
Yeah, there was. I don't know if it was done with dry ice or what, but there was smoke.
Okay. And this, I always thought that they, I'm foolishly believing in the movie Magic. I kind of thought they were really under the diner, but you guys were on a set, right? Were you under the diner, or were you
the basement scene?
For the basement.
That was done in the diner.
Oh, that was in the diner.
Right.
Wow, that's a huge basement for a diner.
It was pretty intimate.
Wow. Okay.
I just know I was grabbing onto Anita Crusoe all the time.
Well, what's wrong with that?
No, that was a habit I started then.
And did you ever really get scared when you guys were filming? Did it really ever upset you?
No. The Blob itself, when I was around, was all drawn in, so I never saw it. I had to use my imagination.
And how did they describe it to you?
How
do you even describe the Blob?
I had to pretend that the camera was the bomb.
Yeah.
So, for instance, when I threw the gun at the bomb, I threw it at the camera. And I almost hit the camera.
That would have been an expensive day.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And were you embarrassed to wear the footy pajamas and the plastic guns?
I was mortified. This was 1957. I was outside, in public, in front of God and everybody, wearing drop seat pajamas. with no robe.
Oh my goodness, scandalous.
It was terrible.
Yes. None of your friends saw you, hopefully.
Oh, they did. I got the business.
Oh, that's really too bad. It's like that kid from episode 1 who just never lived it down.
No.
So that's that, and then you had to move away to a new town.
Killed my rep.
Oh no, that wasn't me. That was some other kid in his pajamas. And then, how did you feel when you saw the film? Like when you saw it put all together?
You know, I thought it was kind of funny. The film that scared me at the time was a movie called The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Oh wow!
And that scared me. But the Blob itself, I thought was funny.
Yeah.
Because I knew everybody when I saw Steve McQueen on film.
You just seeing your old friends, right?
Well, kind of.
Kind of.
Anita was my friend.
Okay, Anita was interesting.
I don't think Steve was anybody.
Steve wasn't in it. So Steve was a tough customer then, what you're saying.
He was a little brusque.
So, and were you involved in any other productions?
No. Steve and I had our first feature films together.
Excellent.
After that, it was downhill.
Well, you know what? Steve's not here anymore, and you're right here on stage.
I'm doing better than he is.
Yeah. Is there anything in general that you'd like to say about this event or this town or your feelings or anything you'd like to close it off with?
It's funny, I still have vivid memories of making the movie from the framework of a 5-year-old. I've told a couple people, one of the things that stands out was the scene where I was on a landing of the stairs. The stairs went up a floor to nowhere. That was kind of a concept.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out why somebody would build a set of steps that didn't go anywhere.
Right.
And
other than Lady Winchester.
You're right.
Yeah. Those are the kinds of things that you think about.
Wow, that's neat.
The dog?
The dog.
Little dog.
I was not in any scenes with the dog. Oh, yeah, the name of the dog was originally supposed to be Robert, and I couldn't say ours. That's why I said, I'm guarding you.
I'm guarding you.
So instead of saying, can I name him Robert, I said, can I name him Wobbert? So they changed it to William. That's how the dog got his name.
That's nice. It's a nice little anecdote. Well, thank you so much, Keith. This is so much fun. Maybe we come to this again sometime. I think it's fantastic. Big hand for Pete Alvey. Little Danny. Big little Danny. From the Blob.
We interrupt this program to give you a bulletin just received from one of our naval units at sea. A large object traveling at supersonic speed is headed over the North Atlantic toward the east coast of the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Drew Pearson. We bring you this special radio television broadcast in order to give you the very latest information on an amazing phenomenon, the arrival of a space ship in Washington. The Army has taken every precaution to meet any emergency which may develop. Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen, I think something is happening.
I came here to give you these facts. But if you threaten to extend your violence, this earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
But he's a robot. Without you, what could he do?
There's no limit to what he could do. He could destroy the Earth.
All vehicles, close in. Let's go.
Is back in a horrifying new adventure. And you are there, startled, stunned, terrified as the blood-red creature rolls over and eats everything in its path.
We're going to burn the place down. I can't take any chances.
Beware the Blob. Starring Robert Walker, Gwynn Guilford.
First thing you do when you get home, you go fishing.
You know that's not the first thing I did when I got back home.
Beware Godfrey Cambridge. Beware Carol Lindley. Beware Shelley Berman.
You would like a haircut? It'd be $400.
Beware the Blob. Larry Hagman and his pals tried to stop the Blob with a pitchfork. Beware the Blob. Consuming human flesh on contact.
I don't suppose you got any identification.
Nothing can stop it. Not fire, not water, not even bullets.
Don't move.
What do you mean?
That thing. That's it. Oh, it's gonna go. Oh.
See Son of Blob.
Ah, it's the Blob!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the Blob Fest Feet First Dancers, ladies and gentlemen.
I love to take my baby to a movie show so I can try to smooch her while the lights are low. But she won't cuddle to a story of romance. There's only one way I've got a chance. It takes the Batman, Wolfman, Frankenstein, or Dracula to put her in the mood for love. It takes the cat, girl, dog, boy, creature from the Black Lagoon to make her feel like making love. It takes a monster from outer space to make my baby want my embrace. And when I hold her, she's like a dream. If only she can hear somebody scream. She doesn't go for parking down in Lover's Lane, and lots of moonlight doesn't drive this girl insane. She thinks that dreamy music really is a bore, but I found out what she's looking for. It takes the Batman, Wolfman, Frankenstein, or Dracula to make her tender as can be. It takes a cat, girl, dog, boy, creature from the Black Lagoon to get her making love with me. If there's a madman whose teeth are curled, who grows a bed bug that wrecks the world, she gets romantic. It's really quaint when all the other women start to faint.
Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for the Blobfest Feet First Dancers.
This is Mr. Lobo of Cinema Insomnia, and I'm here with some enterprising young people who have their very own local business in which they hunt down monsters and ghosts and solve mysteries. Is that correct?
That's right. That's absolutely right. That's us, Mystery Inc.
Mystery Inc. Wow, you two look too young to drive a vehicle. Is that your van over there?
Right, that's the Mystery Machine. Her dad bought it for us a couple years ago.
Yes, Daddy's so generous, and Fred is such a good driver. Fred's a little older, and Velma helps out from time to time.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Wow, so you are Velma Dinkley?
That's right, yeah.
And Daphne Blake?
Yes.
Wow. Now there's a dog over there with his mouth full of hot dogs in the vending machine there. Is that your dog?
Well, yes. Well, mostly he's Shaggy's dog, but he helps us out.
We all sort of share him.
What kind of dog is that? I mean, he looks unique.
Oh, he's a Great Dane, but you know.
I've never seen a Great Dane that looks like that.
Yeah.
He's got a little a boxer and maybe a little bit of Cthulhu in there.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, jeepers.
So you guys have started this business and are you be getting a lot of good business? Have you been finding mysteries to solve?
Oh, yeah. It seems like everywhere we go, everyone has some sort of problem with a swamp monster or zombies or a robot. Velma, you're the expert. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh, well, usually it's just some old man in a costume trying to make a little extra money, you know. We put the kibosh on that.
Okay. So we're learning a lot about the supernatural. It's all fake.
That's right.
None of it exists, okay?
Usually.
UFOs, it's a guy in a mask, okay? Bigfoot, it's a guy in a mask. Don't trust adults. Don't trust adults ever. They're greedy and they want to just fool you into thinking all this BS. There's no Santa Claus, there's no Easter Bunny, and Mysteries Incorporated. Oh, sorry, ladies. And Mysteries Incorporated is on top. I'm sorry, Daphne. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
That's all right.
I got a little excited. All right. Well, you know what? How about we all go to the chocolate shop and maybe have a couple malteds on Mr. Lobo?
That sounds great.
All right? Okay. Well, we're gonna go. Mr. Lobo's gonna hang out with some cool teenagers, and we will be sending you right back. This is Mr. Lobo signing off with Mysteries Incorporated.
At the stroke of midnight, on New Year's Eve of the last decade of the 20th century, America's largest city is about to pay for the nastiness of its inhabitants. When that day comes, when the slime starts to rise,
the Titanic just arrived.
When ghosts start arriving by the boatload,
We gotta find the guys.
there's only one thing to do.
Look out! Look out! Sometimes weird things happen. Someone has to deal with it. And who are you gonna call? All right, suck in the guts, guys. We're the Ghostbusters.
The superstars of the supernatural are back to nuke the spooks.
Two in the box! Ready to go. We be fast and they be slow.
Make some time.
Don't put any of those old cheap moves on me.
No.
It's different.
I have all new cheap moves.
Raise your spirits.
If we don't do something by midnight, you will be remembered in history as the man who let New York get sucked down into the 10th level of hell.
And kick some slime.
Looks like a giant Jell-O mold. I hate Jell-O. Oh, come on. There's always room for Jell-O. Happy New Year. Hose 'em.
Ghostbusters 2.
You're short, your belly button sticks out too far, and you're a terrible burden on your poor mother.
Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, Harold Ramis, Rick Moranis, and Ernie Hudson in an Ivan Reitman film. Ghostbusters 2.
We're the best, we're the beautiful, we're the only Ghostbusters. We're back! Who you gonna call?
The distant stars, the lonely, helpless Earth, the 21st century, the world of the future, and lurking beyond the cold, strange immensity of conquered space, growing and spreading beyond the warped imagination of the greatest human intellect, exploding in unspeakable horror, the green slime. The civilized world at war with alien form, whose slimy touch means instant, horrible death. Invaders from beyond the stars, the green slime. Robert Horton, Luciana Paluzzi, Richard Jacob.
You make too many mistakes. You're not right for command.
This is my command, and I'll manage it. Two men struggle for survival in the infected remains of a diseased universe.
Don't ask any questions.
One woman searches for a last chance to save the human race from the desperate hunger of the green slime. A battle in space against faceless beings. A cosmic nightmare that sends you into the incredible, berserk world of green slime! Green slime! Green slime!
To introduce the Shorty Awards proper, Dr. Frank N. Stone, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Well, I just want to explain the genesis of the Shorties for you. When I was a kid and you liked the old monster movies, we didn't have cameras, so everybody put on like a little, put the goofy makeup on and put on a little bit of a play for our friends. But now you guys have phones on or cameras on your phones. You can do these right in your backyard. So we decided to go ahead and do something, get your leg up in the world. So I'd like to bring up a guy who's been making some amazing films, Mr. Christopher Mim. Chris is responsible for Cave Women on Mars, Attack of the Moon Zombies, and tomorrow, or is it tomorrow or Sunday?
Sunday.
We'll be playing Demon with the Atomic Brain. Would you like to announce our first winner? This is our under 18 category.
That's the winner, right? So I'm not just
winner.
like.
This is what he won last year.
All right. The winner is Noah Kocher.
Noah in the house?
Is Noah here? Noah. Where are you at? Come on up.
Great, Gatsby. There's a gaggle of them.
Congratulations.
Wow. Man, do you have this big of a crew when you're normally filming, or?
No, I actually don't.
And this is the Shorties. These are handcrafted by our resident artist, Andy Miskowicz. Noah, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Yeah, thanks so much. This is Griffin, Evan, my sister Ellie, and Will. And yeah, this is a lot of fun. Thanks.
Well said.
Thank you. Congratulations to all of you. Shake some hands. Hey, good job, guys. Be careful.
Noah Kocher's The Wraith. Thank you, Chris.
It's just a dream. Wasn't it?
Let's hear it for Noah one more time. All right, and here we are with the over 18 category. Want to help me?
I think I can do this one. Rich Elliott. Come on up. Collect your award. It's a major award. That's all I could think when I saw the crate. Fragile.
Thank you so much. This film is called Special Delivery. Would you like to say something, Rich?
Thank you, everybody. This is awesome. This is my first Blob Fest, and I can't wait to come back for the next 60 years. This is so much fun. I just want to thank all the friends that help us make these weird videos and just like keeping it weird. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was MA3 with their song Steve McQueen. Don't miss the upcoming Blob Fest at the Colonial Theatre in Phoenixville with a big run out at 9 p.m. It creeps, it crawls, it'll eat you alive.
Hey, Chicken's here. What's up, man? How much do I owe you? $10.50. Hey, what's going on in there? Just a little Friday night seance. Oh, seance, huh? Nice. It's fake.
Well, those ones are all fake.
Well, what do we have here? Just a bunch of friends hanging out, drinking a couple drinks, ordering some chicken and having a seance. Got your candles? Got your pentagram? Well, that's everything you need for a bona fide disaster. You have any tips? I've got some tips. Do you fools want to know what a real seance is like? Well, then you're gonna have to do everything that I say.
Why are we in the cemetery?
Because it's spooky in there.
And why aren't we doing this at night?
We should be at brunch. Hey, you guys agreed to do everything that I said. Now, is the ancient etching completed?
Are you sure that's right?
It's perfect. All right, you, start consuming all of the red vines. You, hoist the bananas and get ready to plunge. You, Bubbles, blow them. And Mary Poppins over here, the glitter. Wonderful. Now, for the chicken. Oh, 9:15 already? All right, I gotta go. Chicken's not gonna deliver itself. Thanks for choosing Dante's. Have a great time.
Well, that was a waste of time. Yay, brunch!
That dude was our ride. Can you call an Uber?
Tearing me apart from the inside out so I can see myself.
Our last entry is The Fee by William Martinko, and that won the Fan Favorite Award. William, can you stand up? You got quite a crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, the management of this theater has asked Mr. Lobo to warn you that the following scenes are so unusually explicit that they are not recommended for viewing by people with heart conditions, pregnant women, the mentally ill, the elderly, impressionable young people, children, and their parents. In fact, Mr. Lobo personally finds these scenes so grisly and repulsive that I urge all of you now to cover your eyes, turn around in your seats, or leave the auditorium for the next 90 seconds. Thank you.
Mommy, look, I lost a tooth.
Do you want a bedtime story? Okay. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Love you.
Are you the tooth fairy?
You're supposed to be asleep, little boy.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Shh.
I'm sorry.
Where's the tooth? Perfect. Give it to me. First left molar. You're 7 years old.
That's right. How did you know that?
I know. Teeth. What's your name, little boy?
My name's Jaden.
Jaden. What a nice name. I'm the Tooth Fairy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Oh, golly gosh, look at the time. I've got to go, go, go. Oops, I almost forgot the most important part. Your reparation.
I think I'm okay. Thank you, though.
What manners you have. Though I cannot leave until you take what I have given you. These are from the others I've met, and have refused my reparation. Now it is time to add yours to it. Oh, lovely. I get to add yours to the collection now.
Now we have a very special short film presentation from a former Shorty Award champion.
Champion, okay.
Up and coming director, one of my favorite directors, Chris LaMartina, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You know, this presentation here is not a Shorty, a contestant. So there's no voting on this film, no wagering. This is for entertainment purposes only. Last year, we had a discussion, right? It was about a scene from the movie The Blob where Steve is coming out. Steve is coming out of the theater, and there's a poster. A poster for a movie that did not exist. The Vampire and the Robot. You remember when we talked about that?
I remember we were sitting next to each other at the vendor tables, and you said we should make this movie by next year.
You just took it as a challenge. So Chris has made a trailer for us, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably the first time ever seen anywhere.
Correct, yeah.
Might be the last time ever seen anywhere. So without any further ado, it is our privilege to present to you The Vampire and the Robot.
Humans, beware!
all of mankind will tremble with terror when the deadliest villains in the history of motion pictures share the screen. No one is safe when these two frightening fiends threaten our way of life. One came from beyond the grave, the other from beyond the stars. One drains blood, the other drains energy. Watch as an astounding atomic age machine battles an immortal evil in an epic fight to the death. The vampire and the robot. It's a double dose of diabolical doom, science fiction thrills, and blood-curdling chills. The vampire and the robot. Coming soon to this theater.
Wow! Big hand for Chris LaMartina, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so
now,
much.
Chris, you directed a film, one of my very, very favorite things. I watch it every Halloween. The WNUF Halloween special. Could you tell us just a little smidge about that?
I'll do the quick elevator pitch. So imagine if you taped local television on Halloween night 1987. Local reporter goes to a haunted house, live broadcast with all the original 80s commercials. So yeah, check it out.
Don't check your dial, folks. You didn't tune in to Transylvania's public access station. No, sir. Tonight is Halloween.
Halloween is Satan's night, the night of the devil.
Reporter Frank Stewart has a special Halloween treat in store for viewers tonight. He'll be leading a group of paranormal experts through the infamous Weber House.
Do you know what happened here in the Weber House? Some people got killed. Their son went haywire.
Frank Stewart and his team of experts will conduct the first ever live on TV seance.
Evil works in mysterious ways, Frank. It's unpredictable.
Are there any spirits in the house?
It's scary.
That's far out.
There's that or
Something strange going on in this house. Animal mutilation, paranormal disturbances, devil worship. Wait, whoa, hold on. This is not staged. Hello? Is this the work of the devil? Folks, we are going where no camera crew has gone before. Father, perform the exorcism. This is not some Halloween prank. The grisly evidence of the supernatural is real. We'll be right back.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween special.
It's so good, and when I saw it, I thought, this is the guy who should make the vampire and the robot.
Thank you very much.
So you better get on the rest of this movie, okay?
Next year we'll have a whole feature.
Next year I want the whole feature. Another big hand for Chris LaMartina,
Thank you
ladies
so
and
much, Mr.
gentlemen.
Lobo.
Oh, wait, one more thing, Chris. I'd like for you to have this.
Oh my goodness, thank you
Dixie
so
made
much.
the poster, recreated it the same way they did originally, ripping off MGM and the Forbidden Planet.
MGM's Children's Matinee presents a trip in outer space to another galaxy. An incredible adventure to an unknown planet. Forbidden Planet. Welcome to the planet called Altair 4, where Morbius, the last member of a vanished civilization, takes you deep down into his planet's heart to see the miraculous marvels of a race of geniuses. Where a strange, invisible force threatens the lives of anyone who invades his domain. Welcome to the world of Morbius and his planet of mystery. Welcome to Forbidden Planet, rated G.
If it had a mind, you could reason with it. If it had a face, you could look it in the eye. If it had a body, you could shoot it. Now, man is no longer the supreme being on this planet.
The organism is growing at a geometric rate. By all accounts, it's at least 1,000 times its original mass.
Nobody believes me about what happened tonight.
What did happen?
I want that organism alive.
I think you pissed it off. The Blob. Terror has no shape.
Okay, now our resident lifestyle expert, Dr. Ima Hack, is going to come save Mr. Lobo's fat from the fire here. And, of course, a couple of our unregistered nurses are going to help as well. Dr. Ima Hack is the brains behind our Miss Blob Fest pageant.
That's right. It's a dream come true for me.
A long time coming,
Yes.
A little backstory, and I know there's some confusion, so I'm going to straighten some of this out. You may remember Nurse Dixie here was illegally Miss Blobfest for 3 years in a row. Apparently the ballot boxes were stuffed and no actual votes for it were cast when Dixie was Miss Blobfest. She also tried to kill Miss Blobfest last year. She's still in intensive care, but she's paid her debt to society, and she's served her time, so she's ready to help us crown an all-new Miss Blobfest. So in case you were concerned, that's the whole story. So Dr. Ima Hack, could you tell us a little bit about the finalists, what they needed to do to be Miss Blobfest, and who they are?
Well, we had a competition on Facebook, and we selected 2 finalists who are with us this evening for the final competition, and I'm going to introduce them here to you tonight. First off, we have from Harleysville, Pennsylvania, a scientist. So she's a colleague of mine, really, and she does safety testing. That could shut us down, but anyway, I would like to introduce first Suzanne Ferner. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her a hand.
Big hand, Suzanne Ferner.
And Suzanne, welcome. I would also like to introduce to you our second contestant, who hails from Washington, D.C., all the way from D.C. She is a journalist and a carnival darling, Alex Dahl.
Alex Dahl, everyone.
Alex.
Stand right there. Excellent. Now, I understand there's a third contestant, right?
No, there are just 2.
Well, it does say there's a third contestant, Aurora Borealis.
What?
Is that? Oh,
No,
Aurora,
there's-
there you are. Hey.
I'm really sorry. I'm
Long time no see, huh? So I guess we have 3 contestants. Okay, we're 3 contestants, and well, and I guess we'll just so only 3, right?
all right, 3.
All right, fine. It just gives the judges more choice, right? Why not? Why not? So we know you're a horror host, and we know you're from Baltimore, and you have a show called Shocktail Hour. But what Dr. Ima Hack probably really wants to know, is why in the world would you want to be Miss Blobfest?
Well, I've won similar crowns in 7 other dimensions, so why not this little one?
Okay, fair enough. Do you have a talent or something to share with the judges?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Let's see. Screaming, shrieking, bewitching, bothering.
I don't know if we have time for that right now, but thank you very much. Aurora Borealis, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Alex Dahl.
Hello, Mr. Lobo.
And how are you?
I am fantastic.
Okay, and where are you from?
Washington, D.C.
That's right. I wish I were paying attention. Washington, D.C., of course, of course. And why would you, Alex Dahl, like to be Miss Blobfest?
Well, to be honest, I've always wanted a totally convincing teen Steve McQueen to take me on a reasonably paced backwards drag race. But since I can't have that, I figured Miss Blobfest was the next best thing.
All right, fantastic, yay! Do you have a talent or something to share with our judges?
I do. So unlike most people, I actually find the Blob pretty relatable. I have an uncanny ability to creep people out by absorbing things around me that should not be eaten or absorbed. So as they say in the Blob, poke it with a stick.
Whoa! Wow! Alex Dahl, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, well, hello. Suzanne Ferner. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Lobo.
And you are an actual scientist?
I am an actual scientist.
What kind of science do you do?
I do safety testing.
Wow. Sorry. So why in the world would you want to be Miss Blobfest?
You know, being Miss Blobfest is the easiest way to get a ticket to the run out.
That's true. It's hard to get in here on Friday night. It sells out in 2 minutes now. I think next year we should just run out all weekend. They hate that. I could just, if Mary were here, she would have shot me for saying that. All right. We miss you, Mary. We really do. We do miss you, Mary. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Suzanne Ferner, would you please, do you have like a talent or something to share with our judges before we get at it?
So I'm going to try and throw my whistle. Like a lot of people can throw their voice. I'm going to try and whistle and throw it from somewhere else. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
Wow! That sounded like it was coming from way over there. Suzanne Ferner, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible. Okay, well, I've been told that the judges left hours ago and are at the bar. But they, I guess, wrote their winner on an envelope. So do we have an envelope somewhere? Okay, all right. We're going to find out once and for all who is this year's Miss Blobfest 2018. Can we get a stomping of feet here? Ladies and gentlemen, your Miss Blobfest 2018 is Alex Dahl, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ready. One rehearsal would have been great. All right, so there she is, Miss Blobfest unfold. There she is, so surreal. The nightmare of a molten mass of gel might congeal here in Phoenixville. For they may run out to see the queen of high viscosity. There she is, Miss Blobfest 2018. Dripping slime and gooey feels like the classic monster. She took the town by storm with her all-encompassing formless form, and there she oozed, dripping with slime. She oozed. Ooh, ooh's the boss, she oohs, Miss Blobfest, Miss Blobfestival. Wow, that's incredible. What's going on here? Wait, and is that the King of Mars? What are you doing here? Everybody, it's the King of Mars. King of Mars, what are you doing here?
Well, I've been hiding in undetected in disguise, waiting for you people to finish so I could whisk away Miss Blobfest to be my wife.
You mean you tried to scare us with this crate?
To be my queen. To be the mother of all my podlings.
Mother of your podlings? Wow. I mean, so you came for Miss Blobfest all along?
I did. But I am more interested in your feisty nurse.
What? Nurse Dixie?
Miss Nurse, will you be my wife? Will you be the master? Help me govern. And perhaps a little housework.
She agrees, ladies and gentlemen. She's gonna marry the monster from outer space. Wow. We got a ray gun ready here.
Hurry up, hurry
All
up.
right. Do you, King of Mars, take this earthling, Nurse Dixie, to be your enchanted empress of the hour?
Of the hour? Yes.
Do you promise to use her as you will?
Certainly.
Not to blast her into space, until such time as you grow weary of her, of course.
I do.
And do you? You do? Well, by the power vested in me as the master of ceremonies of Blobfest, I pronounce you alien and wife. You may exchange psychokinetic energy. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. King of Mars. Good luck, you two. Mr. and Mrs. King of Mars, everyone. Wow. Good luck, you kids.
Beautiful, innocent girl on her honeymoon. Her passionate dreams of perfect romance turned into a living nightmare. For this sweetheart she married, the man she had loved, was merely the hollow shell for the invaders from outer space.
Bill?
Who would believe her? Who could help her through the flesh-crawling terror of this unearthly marriage, when anyone she turned to could be one of them? Could she touch the body of this masquerading alien who wanted to learn the secrets of human love?
Your race has no women. It can't have children. It will die out.
Eventually we'll have children with you.
What kind of children?
All kind.
Was it true? Could space monsters mate with Earth women? See the startling answer in the shocker of them all.
is that?
White House is coming out live.
My fellow Americans, this is a momentous occasion. It is profoundly moving to know there is intelligent life out there. Alien life. And our world will never feel quite the same again. Once you believe.
Martians, please come to Earth, please.
Once you rise above fear.
Annihilate! Kill!
Let's not be too rash. Then you'll be invited.
Hi there. Are you interested in the White House?
To meet with a new people.
It's so perfect that it's happening at the beginning of the new millennium.
More powerful than the might of America.
I'll tell you one thing, they ain't getting a TV.
More advanced than the brains of Britain. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be a cultural misunderstanding. But be prepared for a few changes to what we know and love.
Tom Jones, right? It ain't unusual.
As we must learn to dance.
Girls, get out!
To a new tune. Jack Nicholson. Whoa. Why can't we all just get along? Glenn Close.
Kick the crap out of them.
Pierce Brosnan.
What, in your view, are some of the things that the Martians can teach us, Professor?
Quite a lot about Mars, I expect, Natalie.
That means
Danny DeVito.
You want to conquer the world? You're gonna need lawyers, right?
And Annette Bening.
I think they've come to save us.
From director Tim Burton.
Hey, we all make mistakes, Mr. President.
Mars attacks. Not anymore. We're going to take charge of this thing.
This is Mr. Lobo live at Blob Fest with the Atomic Doll, Alex Doll. You are Miss Blob Fest this year.
I am Miss Blob Fest this year, yes.
How does that feel?
It feels amazing. Larger than life.
Absolutely. I think you are a perfect Miss Blob Fest, if you don't mind me saying so.
So much. Thank you. Thank you.
And you having fun today? You getting to meet and greet people?
I am having a lot of fun. I've gotten to meet a lot of really amazing, weird, and incredible human beings that I want to absorb into the folds of my blobby magic.
I don't know if we can say any of that on television. And what do you like the best about Blobfest just in general?
I love how incredibly genuine and true to form Blobfest is. There's nothing like it anywhere out there. You'll only find the amazing magic that is Blobfest here in PHOENIXVILLE, PA.
I can't imagine that's being better said. Thank you so much, Alex Doll, for being with us and sharing a little bit of your very valuable time, because everybody wants a picture with you here today. So maybe we could get you on Cinema Insomnia sometime. Does that sound like a good idea?
I would love to be on Cinema Insomnia.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Alex Doll, and thank you. And now this is Mr. Lobo and
Alex Doll,
the Atomic Doll, signing off.
Dash Daring here. Somehow, I'm now in Royersford at the famed Mystery Corner. You'll recall that in our favorite film, The Blob, all of the denizens run out of the theater and up a mysterious street. That mysterious street is 4th and Main in Royersford, where we're located right now. This reporter's been searching for some kind of phenomena or wormhole that could have accounted for that great distance. Let's see if we can find it. I don't know. This makes absolutely no sense. Dash has gone through some sort of interdimensional portal and finds himself here, in town, on Bridge Street, in front of the Colonial Theater.
Dash, what do you see?
Sweet Steve McQueen, it's the Blob up on top of the building. You need to get out of here. I need to get out of here.
You hear that, everyone? The Blob, ladies and gentlemen. Run for your lives. Run slowly and carefully for your lives. Women and children first. It creeps. It crawls. It is too alive. It's coming. It's coming for us all. Run out. Run out as if your lives depended on it. Carefully and slowly and helping your neighbor. Run out, ladies and gentlemen. Slowly and deliberately, with panic and fear in your heart and ridiculous mock terror. You must run. Run. Dash has warned us all. There we go. Oh, wow. I'm going to come after everyone else. Run for your lives, everyone. Run. Run for your lives. Mock terror. Horrible mock terror gripping you all. You must go. Flee. Flee for your lives. As if your very lives depended on it. Judgment Day has come for us all, my friends. The time is nigh. The Blob coming. Coming for you all. Ready to creep and crawl and absorb every one of you. Penetrating, oozing, throbbing, other words we can't say during the show. We are in danger. Your lives are in danger. You are in terror. You will never, ever, ever escape. We will never, ever survive this. Never. The time is nigh, ladies and gentlemen. The time is nigh. We are here. Mock terror gripping us all. We'll leave this with put it in my pocket. I'll put it in my pocket. Run! Run for your lives! Run! Each and every one of you! Run in mock terror! You shall never escape! You shall never be free of the Blob! The Blob is coming! The Blob will get you! The Blob